Golden, as they said, double dipping in the back. We're into the game. So, big welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here for WePlay Academy. And it's Fnatic versus NIP, with Fnatic starting on that CT side. A little bit of a change. Regali taking down Sapek, but Manon taking down Process. So, yeah, a bit of a one-for-one trade.
A little bit of a spot here from Peps as well. Not quite going to find the kill, and in the meantime, ZTR's lurked his way up onto the site. That's the kit down. Wow, even gonna swap out for the USP. What a mad lad. Do they manage to take him out, though? KST clicks away too.
That is an unbelievable trade for him. He's actually just so dead in that corner, and somehow he kept his cool. That's a high-pressure situation. You know if you look the wrong way for even a second, you're going to be dead. Instead, you might have just almost won the round for your team here. Still a minute left, but it is a 2-for-1 now as they take down Vizzy, leading just the CTR, and he's going to be going down Regali to pick up the double kill at the end. KSC, though, they would have never had a chance in that round if he just died.
Not a prayer if it doesn't, yeah, if he isn't able to get a couple of kills there. ZTR had opened up that bomb site, was holding off the rotation as well. They should have been able to get down and get that bomb planted, but instead, it's Fnatic picking up the pistol round. And yeah, Golden standing behind the team. He's taken up this role of a coach here for Fnatic Rising. Glad to see as well. I mean, it would be such a shame to lose a player of his experience, you know, to the void, right? Don't just cast him out. True. He's now in a position to shape the next generation of talent. It's really cool to see that he's involved like this.
They already did that once. They already got rid of him once. I thought that was a mistake. And
they learned. They're like, we can get more out of him.
Yeah, get him back. I mean, I really think that there is so much value in helping to shape the next generation. And I mean, we've already seen it a couple of times, right? Suddenly you can fast track someone into the main roster. There's a lot more opportunities. I think it's great. As long as you're treating them, you know, well along the way, it's all good. Fnatic up. Picking up a couple of MP9s and a little bit extra. Deagles and even a Tech 9 there on Rolf. That's interesting. Do like the Tech 9, but and not the full resurgence that I was hoping for, I'll be honest. I was hoping that it was going to be more popular.
You just wanted the second coming of Olaf, didn't you? Something
like that. I just think it's the run and gun aspect is fun, but
it's fun to see.
The Eagle's too good, man. Oh, Rosas, he is going to get run down. There's that Tech 9. Busy picking up Kebe, and I don't know, 40 seconds. They've got a couple of kills. They're 5 on 3. They're going to get one more as Regali. He tried to walk through the smoke and try to catch them off guard. Didn't work out. So shocking turn of events as Ninjas will win the second round just outright.
Yeah, Lady Luck not on his side. Wait, age 51, KST. Really, he carries his years well.
Yeah, we're gonna need to learn
also
some secrets here.
51. Feasting on the blood of infants.
I need to know what the secret is. We're talking about vampires earlier. He's definitely a vampire.
Yeah.
Swedish vampire.
Exactly. Oh.
I don't know what that means. I feel like a Swedish vampire would be like a vegan vampire or something like that. Because, you know.
Have you never seen Let the Right One In?
No.
Oh, dude, that's a good movie. They actually did a good job.
All right.
It's a totally messed up book. It's a really messed up book. The movie's a bit messed up too, but like worth a watch for sure.
You know, I had a movie that that popped into my brain the other day that I wanted to rewatch. Tremors.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know where you got that one from. I know where you got that one from.
I really love it. Yeah, it was being discussed. Listen, I love it. Now, what I love as well are the listen-ins, and we can actually listen to what the young ninjas are saying.
Streaming.
Kolla ni vill ha flash. Ja, Anton får kolla.
Ska vi smyga ut eller?
Ja, vi smyger.
Eller är det flash då?
Hamna mollo, chilla, vi kan skjuta på... Nevermind, dubbel mollo.
De sprängde UG va?
Japp. Jag hänger med Anton. Första där.
Kan du smoka UG till vänster så att vi kan ta oss förbi? Han hoppade.
Ja, han hoppade igen. Han såg 2. Flytta på det, Kalle. Just Anton, du själv. Kan du måla wood? Eller jag är med dig.
Jag kan måla wood en gång.
Jag är säker på.
Jag målar wood.
Jag backade, en är dildo.
Jag nagrar på dispan.
Jag vet.
De första monster. Igenom.
Monster.
Flashade djupt monster.
Jag tycker smoken fejder nu boys. Akta UG.
Timo, kan du stanna? Jag spanar sig väl ute.
Ja, han tar UG.
Ja. Lyssna boys, vi kommer köpa på B. De la 2 smokes på B tror jag.
Brukar många matar alltså.
Ja, den borde dash. Ja, den hoppade. Timo, kan du backa monster? Jag och Anton stannar CV. Jag kommer smoka höga molla barrels. Eller vill ni hellre ha molla wood innan ni går ut? En hoppar där barrels.
Molla wood typ. Molla barrels.
Jag är beredd. De la flash. Jag smokar höga nu. Ja, jag mollar barrels. Hålla barrels där.
Wide på den.
Jag flashar dildo.
Jag lägger
Jag flashar en till
till höger.
bomber.
Flash till höger och börjar.
Eller vatten. Snackar med bomb, jag vet.
ABC'n. Vatten dog. Vatten dog. En till ABC. Vatten dog.
Kom till ABC.
ABC'n.
Jag plantar.
ABC.
Jag är topp E.
Vad håller ni?
En UG.
Jag håller ABC.
UG ABC.
Jag är topp E. Kan de flasha? Flasha loggan.
Logga
Ja,
ABC.
Pika med mig.
Jag håller.
En kommer CV. En kommer CV.
Jag har absolut skott.
Håll CV någon. Jag håller loggan med dig.
Kan det bli
Jag
så?
har
Han flashar till mig.
Nej, logga.
Bra boys.
Snyggt alltså.
Fett bra alltså. Bra runda Erik.
Snyggt som fasiken.
All right, we're back. A lot of Swedish.
A lot of Swedish.
You've been learning Swedish.
I have. And, well, okay then.
That's a roar and a half.
That was definitely, that was getting out there. All right, then.
They got like a bear up there. Didn't they?
That was sweet. But as far as the comms are concerned, I mean, ZTR eventually gets control of the situation, but it felt pretty chaotic there. Even when they were going on to the execute, yeah, I feel like they need to listen to mouse sports and learn a thing or two from mouse, because those were some chaotic comms.
Yeah, they realized someone was jumping to look into water, like we could hear that, and they wanted to Molotov the barrels. And there's you know, some good ideas, I think, in there, in terms. But you're right, there was a lot of
like talking over each other and stuff.
Yeah, and like even repeating a lot of the same things, like which. Again, it's kind of early on, right? We're just in the 4th round, so maybe everyone is a little bit hyped up. But hopefully they can get that under control, because it can be a problem. Sapek, good chance for a really huge spray down if they come through. He's going to go back and check. Don't want to give away the AK here. He's going to get traded. That's definitely a problem. Back to look for it. Yeah, that's the problem is, though, yeah, it's better to get the bomb down and win the round now. Because if they start losing more and more players here, this is that's going to be ugly. So yeah, focus on the objective. Sucks to give away the AK, but not as much as it does to lose the round if you just keep losing AKs single-handedly. Regali
fighting.
shot.
Like they're trying to get across with that bomb, but like don't hang around. Then that turned into a very expensive round against what was essentially a hard eco. So.
Now, the problem really with the Swedish listeners is that they talk so quickly.
They do. One of them talks with what feels like a very Finnish accent as well. But yeah, very quick. Maybe like Stockholm Swedes, a couple of them.
Well, that's the other issue, isn't it? Like, Swedish near the border of Denmark, like Malmö.
It's very slow.
Very
they pronounce their words, yeah.
And you're right, there is that like weird Finnish symbiotic relationship if you go, like, it's a mess, for sure.
It's just that Stockholm Swedes speak very quickly. So if you're getting a lot of fast Swedish thrown at you, you feel like it's from Stockholm.
Slow it down.
Yeah, seriously, please. Especially for us foreigners trying to learn.
Exactly, yeah, it's not easy.
Kan du prata långsammare, tack? Okay, let's see how this is going to pan out. Oh, man, what a shot.
Yeah, that was he just had that mapped out in his brain, didn't he? As he was crouching, he was like, I know what's going to happen. Very quick on the trigger. And that's a pretty good start here. This is a Fnatic coming up finally with a real round. If they get shut down this hard, they're going to lose all the economy. It's going to be 4-1, probably going to be 5-1 straight after that. So they could have a pretty good start here on the T side. Nice headshot from CTR. And that's, again, just the map control given to them. They are allowed to walk that for him. Pepsol, though, picking up some very good sprays. Actually, that happened so fast. They should already probably be losing this round. He nearly goes for the triple there. That would have been very cool. Let's see if they can recover it. FAMAS and an orb left.
And a flank coming in here from Rolf. Not even going to get a chance, though. Manan strikes again. Another kill for him. Once he gets that bomb planted, it turns out this guy's just going to do it all.
Damn.
Bomb plant, quad kill in the round. 8 kills for him so far on the map. 4-1 for NIP right now. And yeah, NIP are just looking very confident so far.
They are. And listen, I will even say, I don't even think Pepsor could be counted on in the future. Not because of him personally, just because it's kind of hard to do that double spray that he did there. And so the real problem for me is that they allowed them to get that far in on the L-bend like this, but they're so deep in the bomb site at that point that normally he just gets traded probably, and it's not even close, right? Good job on him for doing as well as he did, but Manon coming up with more.
Yeah, coming up with the goods. So now we will get that Molly. Anti-rush. Stop the shenanigans, hopefully, as far as they're concerned. But I mean, Deagle buy coming in here from Fnatic. There it is, usually what you expect to see. The point blank. Just get in there, and he does pick up a kill on Sapek process. But it's still a man advantage for the young ninjas. Interesting that they don't hesitate to go for long either. Like, no time wasted there. That is an incomplete smoke.
Yeah, but I think if you're up against Deagles, you're probably... You feel... even the deal is dangerous, obviously, on long, but you probably feel like, yeah, but I've got an AK, I'm going to win that fight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
People do like going long in anti-ecos on the T side of the overpass. Historically. Peps up. I don't know
Wow,
if
a lot of
body
these
block
smokes...
it,
No, a lot of these smokes are missing.
oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're right. That cost them.
A lot of these smokes are missing. These are unforced errors where Young Ninjas, I mean, if they keep making mistakes like this against an equipped Fnatic, it's going to cost them.
Yeah, I want to be real careful. CTR spotting that position, and obviously it's been given away anyway with the Deagle shots. He's going to go right on that reload. Keva goes down. KST trying to sneak up long. Pepsor is here. Still a chance. He's going to get that one kill, but Rolf turned around, and he'll spin almost 180 for that one as well. So, I mean, a little bit of an expensive round for Young Ninjas, but they pick it up anyway. Not bad.
Keeps being expensive for them, which means they're not really getting a terrific bank, but they still have money to buy. So, as far as they're concerned, I'm guessing they're thinking, okay, fine and dandy, we'll keep moving here. Main thing is that if you've got a bunch of missed smokes like that, though, it really makes me wonder, because like that's the kind of thing that you should be really solid on if you're throwing a smoke. Like, if you're throwing that smoke, you should know that smoke's going to hit. And right now we're seeing smokes that are just kind of dirty, not exactly as clean as you would hope to see.
Got to do your homework.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff, though. I mean, that's the due diligence where it is just time invested, right? You know, you're spending time learning your smokes and flashes, so that when the time comes, you can throw those smokes and flashes. And that would be one way to stand out on a team that's looking to, you know, with players that are looking to compete on the main roster, is learning your smokes and flashes.
Yeah. You just got to do it, right?
Yeah, that would be kind of a basic baseline place to start.
Do you think they have like a... Do you think they have like a curriculum that they follow? It's like Monday.
No.
Monday from like 10 to 12 is smoked. That smoke, you know, a couple of classes there on smokes just.
You remember Hampus? That was one of the ways that ZTR stood out to Hampus when ZTR joined that main roster. Hampus was like, dude knows all the smokes, and he's even teaching us some smokes. You know, so it's like,
yeah, that's
all
good.
right, you know, if
you're
you're
getting something for free there, you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, like you're already ahead of the game if you know your smokes and flashes, right? So just get on that.
This is such an aggressive play. Ricardo, I don't think he knows. Yeah, I don't think he realized they were that close. They did slow it down. They're still going to make it work. That's a play that's designed to catch exactly that position. Very, very cool. You could see that because they put down the smoke from the CT side, expecting to kind of block them off a little bit or at least slow them down. And they just completely ignored that. I think he heard someone running. I think he might have heard KST, so it looked like he had a bit of an idea there, Sapik. He kind of was looking that way. Pepsor, attempted spray, but he gets shot through the wall. And now they're just going to smoke it and Molotov everything, and yet the round has already been won.
This round is over. They're getting smashed, Anders.
They really are. By the young ninjas. It's not Fnatic Rising, it's Fnatic falling.
Yeah, falling quickly. Hey, that's the particularly painful thing for Regali, is that because Nip have been showing such a presence in Connector round after round. Woo! Process.
Right.
You know, he's putting up a bit of a fight here. Regali, I guess, just didn't feel confident backing off into Connector. Felt like he was kind of caught in between a rock and a hard place there, and that ended up really costing him. Does he get out of this? No, there's no way. Yeah. All right, nicely done. Denying, and this time 3 players survived for Nip. Look at that. One of them isn't going to have to force up. They can drop 2 AKs and, you know, actually build some bank for once.
Yeah, that's even better, isn't it? Trending all in the right direction right now. 6-1 in favor of Young Ninjas.
Yeah, this was just out and out aggression from ZTR. Point man kind of play from the IGL.
The confidence is not what they're lacking at the moment, for sure. Which is nice to see. I hate watching timid Counter-Strike.
Yeah, there's nothing
Very
worse.
annoying.
There's nothing worse. But it's also kind of what, you know, I really... Much like I expect big things from the main Nip roster, yes, I expect big plays from the Talent roster as well. They really do have all the support.
True.
They have better support than some pro teams have. So, I mean, you know, it's just like the results should follow.
Prosus and Peps are at least landing some Deagle shots. Could we get another one? I don't think he got the reload in quite in time. A bit of unfortunate there, but yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, if they can go to the main building where the main team is boot camping and you know, just the exchange of information, the atmosphere of being there should do a lot. Should definitely do a lot. Very interesting stuff. Now, this is on the T side of Overpass as well, which is traditionally a little bit harder to play on than the CT side. Not necessarily by that much, but the fact that it's 7-1, I feel like, is that's a bad look. Now, an Org has been picked up, and they got the AWP back on Regali. We've not seen that much out of him yet. Kevin has got 0 kills as well. That's obviously an issue. That must be corrected. But I mean, that happens at all levels, right? Sometimes you just have a really rough start to a game. Rolf. Hanging out at long, ignoring the picnic. He's got a different objective.
I'm not interested. He's fasting right now. And this is actually going to be the slow walk up long, but the AWP for Fnatic is over there as well. Regali going to have a chance to pop off, and he gets a lot of talk. The analysts focus a lot on him. He's been one of the driving forces behind this Fnatic roster, and only sitting on 5 kills right now in this match. So expecting him to step up and start having a bit more of an impact with that AWP.
Yeah.
Oh, no way does that molly not spread on Process.
It's close. It's so close, but he's going to be fine. Wonder if they'll check it. I mean, that's the problem with sometimes if you miss a grenade just slightly like that, is you gives you a false sense that no one is there. When in fact, it's...
Yeah, look at that setup as well. The bait.
Yeah.
Pay attention to me on the main site. Nobody's hiding in restroom.
Let's see, though. They still need to hold this B-bomb site, which is where the real attack is happening. Nice shot from Rolf. Follow up on KST, and now CTI is just waiting for the rotation, and he's going to catch Process. And I don't know what they're meant to do here. I mean, 16 seconds on the clock. If they could stop the bomb, that would be one thing, but that's way too late. They probably need to save these rifles. What a rough turn of events here. That was really well executed from Young Ninjas as well. Just enough, a little bit of noise over at the A site, get the entries on B, and then catch the rotation before anyone else can even get to the B-bomb site.
Man.
Hard to deal with. By the way, that picnic out on long, Samla.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm ever... I mean, not that this is relevant for me at the moment, but if I was on a date and someone brought, like, a baguette and wine and that's it, I'd be pissed. I'd just bring, like...
What more do you need?
You need something to put on the bread. You can't just bring bread.
Yeah, but it's a baguette. It's about sending messages, Anders. Brings the wine.
Subliminal message. I brought the baguette and the alcohol. Let's go.
There you go. What more do you need on a date?
I know.
So
I didn't think of it
demanding.
like that. I suppose that's true. Regali is going down. Unfortunate, but again, they just have the Deagles here, so not a round where you're expecting to knock him out, but obviously you're hoping for the very best. A little bit of a peek, that's nice. Kevin picks up a kill on Sapek. Good little double tap there. Pep, so I think they could actually do some damage now. Nearly able to take down Manon as well. He's going to get a kill in return, but he will drop eventually. 3 versus 3. They've picked up an AK. Don't know if they can catch any of the other AKs at the moment, but I don't know. There's a way here. Young Ninjas, he just spotted that. That's so close. And they win the round anyway. Rolf with another kill. That was almost one of the better rounds for Fnatic, and they had nothing to work with.
This is amazing. This is just turning into an utter bloodbath, Manders. Right now, 9-1. Patient stuff from Fnatic. Clearly, they feel confident enough to just slow down the round when they want to and just wait for their opponents, Fnatic, to make a move. And that is just some really cool play to come in from Young Ninjas. Not trying to force anything. Instead, just kind of letting the game come to them.
126.
Yeah, he's popping off. We got a fragging in-game leader over here.
Ouch. Yeah.
I mean, he is doing some solid work right now. 12 kills for ZTR. He's matched by Manan with 12 kills. I mean, I just...
Great name.
Every time I see that name, it's like, Tjena Mannen. Läget? Yeah. So there you go.
This is a very Swedish sounding name, isn't it?
Really, it's about peak. It's about peak Sweden. I think the only one that could get more Swedish is a name like Håkan or something like that. Then it'd be
That is true. That is true. Well, right now, I don't know. I'm not even. I mean, the road back is so far away. We still haven't got the quad boost out. That's disappointing for the Young Ninjas. We need some of that stuff, but outside of that, they are doing a very fine job at the moment, leading into round number 11. Process I like this. Trying to, you know, force them back, trying to regain some map control, nearly catching that kill KST. That would have been cool. But even just the pressure that they're applying now, even if they draw back like they have, just the attempt to try and stop the young ninjas from feeling that confident and taking the whole map, you know.
It must suck if you're Fazzy, because everybody else on this team has a hope of going to the main roster, except for Fazzy.
Why not him?
Because he ops.
True. You don't think he's gonna? I don't know. He could be better than Device. I don't know.
Let's just
Takes
say it's a
off,
tough one. Yeah, that's a tough one. Nicely done though. Sapek opening it up.
Yeah, KST realizing there's going to be a Molotov here, I have to get out, and unfortunately that just got him killed. Flashes over, that's a really nice flashbang, setting it up, and as he's reloading... Fizzy or Fazzy?
I'm just calling him Fazzy.
Fazzy, alright. Someone will correct us at one point.
Bomb denied though.
True.
That was bomb trying to get planted, but a quick rotation coming in.
Ooh, but Rolf walking in behind him.
That's sick.
Regali's got no idea. There's no way they can know this. Still 30 seconds, so that kill, and I think they know where Process is as well. So he's in a little bit of trouble. There's the Molotov to push him back, and that should give them... They could even pick up the bomb and just run to the bomb site. They don't even have to fight him here. So if they're quick about it, that might be the better play. He knows it as well, so he wants to be the one to take the initiative. He's going to take the one kill there on Sapik. 10 seconds now. It could actually be done. Rolf, though, just... ice cold putting down the bomb, doesn't even care. Falls back, huge off angle. Very hard to check if you're coming around this corner. He does look for it. He had the right idea. Heads up play, honestly, from him, but it's another round for the ninjas.
Maybe some miscommunication there from the ninjas, thinking that they were going to peek together, because that definitely looked like one guy peeked, one guy swung, and the other one was like, oh, I'm planting the bomb, right? You're covering for me? And I think there was some miscommunication there in the end from the ninjas, and it's fortunate that Rolf was able to hit that shot, because that was a losable situation for them. Absolutely.
Those flashbangs right here that go into the
So nasty.
They're so devastating.
Rolf, dude, he is not topping the scoreboard, but he has got some impact kills. The kills he has are valuable. 10-1 Anders on the T side. This is brutal right now.
They're not slowing down. They're not stopping at all.
Oh, it's quick CS. It's confident CS from the young ninjas. Not wasting any time here at all, just utterly destroying Fnatic Rising. And Fnatic Rising are the team that survived the play-in bracket, and Fnatic Rising are the team that took out Na'Vi. So the Herald, the Monazi, the monster, you know, that everybody wants to see play with Simple, he was taken out by this roster. So it's really impressive to see young ninjas just destroying Fnatic outright.
Hold on, just to return to the picnic out long. I just because this is I don't know if you've realized, but this is a German map, right? Like all the signs are in German, all the buildings and everything else.
Okay.
So why is it a baguette?
You know, that's a really good question.
It would have been a bratwurst out there, which is the same, still same
You're
theme.
on? Yeah.
You know, I don't know if Germans take
something.
Take Wurst on their pick. I don't even know if Germans do pick. But regardless.
It seems like it wouldn't be very efficient to go out. You know, they probably want to bring a table. You know, sitting on the grass would be dirty. They probably get dirty. They're not big fans of that.
We should petition Valve to change that. Get rid of the baguette on this map. Put it on another map.
Put a bratwurst out there.
Get the bratwurst. That would be more reasonable. Ooh, Pepsol. By the way, if someone did bring a bratwurst on a date, I'd be really excited. That's great. I love that. That made me happy. CTR taking down Kevin, and just like that, it's a 2 versus 1. KST on his own, 10 seconds. He's got the deagle. One of them is very low, and just a bullet away. He almost had it, but again, he's going to get double teamed. CTR will take him down. Sigh of relief there on the ninja side. They knew that was close. He landed another bullet than either one of them. That would have been a kill for sure, but not enough. 11-1.
He was acting like a brat, and now he's a little worse for wear.
Oh, no.
This is bad.
Oh, dear.
Well, 11-1. NIP 10 rounds in a row, or 10 rounds in the lead. It is 10 rounds in a row. Fnatic won the pistol, and it's just been nothing but nip since. What the?
Yeah, they are. They're relentless.
That's outrageous. Well, you know, the ninjas right now. To be fair, I shouldn't be acting surprised because I really do expect that.
You did say it, yeah. You did mention it.
But it's nice to see it come true. And in such fine fashion.
I don't know how Mana doesn't get it. That looked like Process was aimed further down the hallway and not really ready for that kind of a fight. The Eagle, though, will definitely take him down. Vazit dropping him and snuck in, almost able to get that headshot out. Yeah, that would have been a nice little play.
The fun thing is that you got other Swedes on the other side too. Keva, you know, Pepser.
True.
There's a lot of Swedes on the stage right now. Swedish CS best, yes. There's the flank from Rolf.
Damn.
Completely catching Regali off guard.
Yeah, that is a huge play. They have plenty of time to make the rotation as well. Kevin, though, is he going to really check this? Oh, the timing works out against Sapik. That is huge. At least they get to play this 2-on-2. All being picked up as well from Fazzy.
And both of them coming from mid, or at least one in mid, gonna get heard, but one out long.
Yeah, this is so scary. There's so many corners to check. Kevitt trying his best, but Fazzy's there with a headshot, and just not even any fear at all. And Pepsol, still 51 years old. He's got the experience to walk away. He's like, you know what?
Yeah, he's feeling the weight of those years right now. Tell you what.
Not worth it. Just not worth it. Wow, 12-1.
And just with that, boom, bomb goes off. Pepser, yeah, he will catch Manon in the end. That's an AWP save. Nice. Well, you needed that. Any little thing that you can save here, that's going to matter a lot. So, well done. That's a good save. They weren't going to have the money to buy one.
They've not even taken any timeouts or anything, have
No,
they?
nothing.
I feel like
Where's
this is
what's Golden doing?
I know. This is
Thought
actually
Golden
like
was the man.
This is like a real issue, isn't it? Because if you end up losing this rapidly, you could even get to a point. I mean, that's probably going to happen to them here, where you get to the end of the half and you're like, "What just happened? Like we just started playing. I just heard the bell go, and then boom, it's done."
Ninjas are just like, welcome to LAN.
Yeah, but that's
Fnatic.
That's like part of the point of having the tactical timeouts is you can break up some of that momentum a bit, right? Even if you don't have like a genius plan during it, you know, you just slow the other team down just a little bit so that they don't have that momentum. Speaking of which, they did get the kill on CTR here this time around, so good job.
Yeah, ZTR not quite able to hang there. And so Process is going to be able to back out. Cool as a cucumber. 100 BPM, just chilling. KST, same thing.
Can't get too low either, you know, you got to be careful.
Whoa, and then you go to Pepser, 150. Okay, then. That's a crazy spike.
We do have like a huge range, right?
I really love this. This is so cool. Obviously, it's a question of like how accurate it is and all that, but I mean,
Sure.
it's
Fair
really cool to see. Because I really wonder if he's sitting there at 145 BPM and how he's just not pouring sweat at this point.
That is a lot, isn't it? It's high up there. 3 versus 4 at the moment. 2 health on Sapik. Fezzy goes down. Now it's just Sapik left. They've lost everyone else. So finally, another round being picked up for Fnatic. Second on the board after a really long vacation.
They could not let it go. And there's 12-2. They could not let the young ninjas just have a clean sweep. And well, Nip have got money for full buy, no problem at all going into the last round of this half. And just looking as comfortable as could be. This was Process. Top mid taking down ZTR. It was a nice start to the round. And then ZTR not really able to get too much information after that.
Yeah, dancing around the fountain. Pretty good stuff with the MV9.
Dancing in the moonlight. Yep.
True. Was that top loader?
Don't ask me these things, dude.
Rolf goes down. He's been one of the heavy hitters on the Ninja's side. Process able to drop him. So that's a pretty good start here. Keva's got the right idea. Just needs a little bit more, but honestly, kind of a little bit shocking that he didn't get that kill. It looked like that was going to be an easy one. CTR still goes down. So now it's 3 versus 5, and Fnatic, I don't know. It's obviously great. You get whatever rounds you can at this point in time. But it's so weird when you win the last 2 rounds like this. You're like, oh man, like
Why
now
couldn't we have done this before?
Yeah, why couldn't it just happen in round like 7 and 8? Then we could have built something here. And now it's like, yeah, you get a couple of rounds, but you still feel like you lost the half in the map probably. So, gonna be a long way back. Manon though is left,
Manon.
keeping it cool, steady at 120.
Dude, he just looks chill. Guy's just relaxing right now.
Now he's really
dead.
relaxed.
Yeah, now he's really relaxed. Hard to get more relaxed. But 12-3 at the end of the first half.
Yeah. Kind of shocking news, honestly. Again, playing the T side of Overpass. A map that, admittedly, I mean, this is, I don't know how this affects the Academy Leagues teams, but I feel like many teams in the Tier 1 sort of stage have kind of taken a big hatred towards Overpass. So it's also possible that, you know, that just reflects down the chain, and everyone's like, let's try and play less overpass. It sucks, you know. I know a lot of pro players that don't like that map anymore.
I mean, it's still just such a big map. I think that's the main
yeah.
thing. It can be really slow to play it because it's such a huge map.
That is an issue that people usually bring up.
I mean, what did you think about that? For a while, there was discussion of just removing long entirely, just taking it completely out of the equation. I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how. You could always discuss if you should try and fix. Or it sounds like it's really broken. I don't know if I think overpass is that broken, but if you wanted to change it, if you wanted to like, you know, accommodate the pro scene for that reason, then yeah, you could either try and change it, or you could just add another map if you wanted to and say overpass is the next one to go. I don't know. But yeah, it does feel like that long is like it's such a long route, and it's so far away from the B bomb side. Like if you're on the CT side and you push all the way at the bottom of long towards the playground,
you're on the other side.
yeah,
like,
you might
it's
as well just be in another like
on
country
another map.
Yeah, it's like it's so far away. So
Well, Golden is just. I mean, I don't know what else you can say at this point apart from just click heads, guys. Start there. You know, just start with some clicking on the heads, and then we can progress past that point once you've reached point A. You know?
yeah, yeah, I don't know. Well, let's listen into what Fnatic are saying at the moment. Maybe we get something exciting.
Didn't peek, I think.
One peeking balloons.
I did. We did peek, he saw me as well. Just rush all the way. Rush on the left side, come. So they'll not hear us. Have to run the store. Okay. Yeah, just go. Just go all the way. Not walking bank. Walking. Is
that a flash?
Yeah, I'm flashing. Flashing in front of you. Flashing behind. Boom. Boom.
One is
banana.
traps.
One is
Dead.
stairs. Yeah.
I'm going close to stairs.
He fell back. Watch out, banana. Yeah, hey guys. I'll plant. Maybe can we fight plant for banana, guys? I didn't. Let's fight for there. Yeah, let's fight for CT. Come on. Yeah, he's solo, I think.
Stairs.
Two bank. Right side.
One stairs.
When this idiot. Oh my god. Fuck, I didn't notice. I had bump. He got one.
Well then.
Well, Fnatic don't sound like they're having a real good fun time on land, do they, Anders?
No, not at the moment, right? And I mean, it's kind of, you can easily put yourself in their mind space at the moment. How would you sound excited at this point in time? But they tried, like they had it's just not possible, right?
The
like,
way my brain works sometimes.
man.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
They had to push out long, and once they got the bomb down, they wanted to go for the fight at bank, right? And they just got wrecked. Tough time.
Wrecked indeed. Wrecked indeed. Right now they're just they're having a tough time of it, man. They're squealing. But
they're yeah, they're currently lacking behind. They certainly didn't bring the bratwurst to this fight, did they?
no, pretty sure we've confirmed that Nip in fact brought the bratwurst for this one. Snapback with the peak, takes down Process already. That's one of the lurkers gone. At least mid has lost a little bit of pressure now. Still wondering, still trying to figure out where these ninjas are on the map. Oh, Fazzy spots a heal.
Yeah.
Good night, Pepser.
Always nice to have that mental advantage of just knowing. You just know someone is going to be there when you're not peeking and think, oh, I'm going to just check, see if someone's there. Like, no, I know that he's going to be there.
I want another roar from Fazzy.
Yeah?
He was the one who was howling up there. I'll have to hear that again.
Giving the best war cry. I don't know. We don't have a scale for that. Do we need like different war cries for different players?
Then we need, you know, could you do a good gunny? Let me see your war face. Ah!
Need to rewatch that at some point soon too.
Come on, man. Classic.
KST walking up behind, catching Mana. It's a bit weird. Why is he walking back from that position with his back turned? He's got teammates in back that's surely watching the bomb side. I'm a little bit confused about that. 25 seconds left. Nice flashbang and a setup. He just walked in to get that kill for free. It leaves Kevin on his own 1 versus 4, getting shot in the back himself. Not a good time at all. Unless you're on the ninja side.
Indeed. The ninjas, look at that. Just all strut and swagger right now.
They're loving it.
Ah, they're loving life. No concerns whatsoever. And yeah, they are just looking very good right now at this point.
14-3. At what point do you just do you just kind of say, you know, we're gonna do it on Ancient instead? You know, like we're not even gonna give it like a hard try here. This is already so far gone. So tough. You don't obviously ever want to really surrender a map, but this is a long ways gone, isn't it? It's getting tricky.
It's approaching that territory, Anders. Let's be fair. This is definitely one of those situations where it may be to your advantage to call it quits and save energy for the next map. Because a 14-3 comeback, it's a bit of a tall order for any team.
And likely 15-3 because they have Deagles and Galil and a Scout in this round and some money on the Ninjas even now. So kind of going to get a little bit worse, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't taken any tactical timeouts early on. That makes me wonder if they just don't even feel confident in this map. But I don't understand it because, again, I think the problem that you're going to run into is you're going to get into that second map with a strong feeling that you hardly even got to touch this. It's very hard to sort of like, you know, just over before it even gets started. Nice little lineup there for CTR, and it's 15-3.
Mm-hmm. Man,
like you want a feeling that at least like, you know, you had some time to try and recover, and like that's not going to happen here.
No, they'll get 10 minutes between the maps, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, it's a restroom break. And you're just kind of moving on with life. But it's looked like we're going to hear the Ninjas in this potential final round of the half.
Bara pekar bara. Bara pekar bara. Jag kan peka.
Jag går mot lång då.
Väldigt mycket pit.
Håller. Nej, där då.
Eller monster.
Det är inget hygge. Det är inget hygge.
Monster. Jag tror det är B. Jag tror det är B. Akta
Flash
monster.
upp, slope.
Jag kan hålla Antarush om du vill.
Ja.
Flash upp, slope. Jag kommer fika.
Ja, rostar du helt?
Ut monster.
Knockar.
Han är där.
Såg ingen CV clear.
Han är typ solo alltså, vi borde ha conference.
Ja, det var
Borde rotta tillbaka.
Han är CV dog. Han är solo.
Vi söker på bro. Kom han från
Det
röret.
där är B-sökaren. Ja, han kommer från röret.
Akta nu. Bunny är helt
Det är ingen
uppe.
nuke. Söp alla
Bunny är
banner.
helt uppe.
Jag tror dock att det är en existence typ. Söp
Det var
alla banner.
KST i banan.
Rota en till.
Rota upp
Ja,
Kalle.
jag rotar. Smaka tvåa. Jag kommer nog stoppa.
En monster. Du bomben eller någon. Håll.
Håll.
Jag flashar monster. Flash monster.
Fäller plank.
Jag kan flasha.
Jag lägger inte rush.
En ute. Två.
Kör de eller?
Vänta, en ute. En fejkar.
Ja.
Jag håller. Vad nej Kalle.
Jag clearar
Vill
toa
han
här.
cleara lite Emma?
Ja, det borde
En
vara
UG i smoken. En UG. Close.
Till CV. Plank.
Japp, chilla nu. Rolf står barrels.
Jag rotta.
Jag barrel.
En ute B. Kan pika dig från höger sida.
Det tog
En steppade vatten.
TV.
En är CV.
Jag håller CV.
En var dildo.
Dildo.
Han är dildo.
Dildo. Jag
Han går
håller
på
höger.
vänster.
Dildo.
Vänster låg.
Låg. Bara. Vatten.
Ja, jag kommer.
Jag har Mollo och Love.
Håller.
Eller taget
Timmer rygg. Köp tid.
Kan du måla site?
Håller nu.
Jag pikar.
En är låg.
Det är på den är vatten och
Jag kan
söker
pusha
i Love.
låga.
Ja, jag ser Love.
Akta mot dig Love.
Jag håller bara mig själv.
20 sek.
Jag kollar vänster åt dig Timo.
Eller det
side
är
bomb, side
B.
bomb.
Det är B.
Kan fortfarande vara mot sidan.
Nice.
Det var en sån 50.
Step close.
Det var med bomb.
Han försökte panta för låga.
Sista bomb.
Jag målade site.
Han är inne eller höga.
Ingen tid.
Fan vad lätt alltså.